with bead on a size 9 nymph hook as I'm trying to get my thread untangled. There we go. So I'm going to use some white thread. I'm going to go back and then snip off my tag end. And I'm going to keep going back. And I'm going to, on this one, I'm going to go back until about right there. I'm going to take a white marabou feather. I'm going to get a little bit. And right now I'm going to just rip it off. I'm going to take it and put it on there. Just do a couple reps. This is going crazy. Alright. Hello to that one person that's here. I'm going to cut that off. This is messy. Alright. Gonna go ahead and get the bead secured at the front by wrapping a bunch of times. Still moving. Alright, and then now, just gonna go over all this. And I'm gonna take some of this super fine dubbing. I'm gonna put a little bit on there. Wait, no, not yet. Sorry. I'm gonna take some of this gold wire right here. Cut a little bit off. Start putting it on at the front. Get a couple reps. Pull it to where it's barely through there. And we're gonna wrap it all the way back. Now, we're gonna take some dubbing, put a little bit on there. And this is kind of gonna be an ugly fly, but that's all right. I might swap up to a different color on the next one, but we're gonna slide that up, go up with our thread, and just do some wraps and try to taper it, which I'm not very good at. Gonna put a little bit more dubbing on there. That's a lot. That's still a lot, but that's all right. Let's see. We're gonna finish putting that on there. And now we're at the front. So, that's where we're at right now. And then you're gonna take the wire, start just wrapping it around that dubbing, and open wraps. And bring it forward, go over it a couple times, and then go in front of it a couple times. Then just helicopter it off. Which this one is not wanting to do. There we go. And that's our first fly, which doesn't look the best, but that's alright. And since I don't know where my whip finisher is, I'm going to take a little bit of super glue, put it on my thread, and just wrap it around there a couple times. There we go. That's our fly. And there, if I can, there we go. There's it up close. Now, let's tie a dry fly, or try to. Put that on there. And I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to swap over to some black thread. There we go. Alright, got our black thread on there. I'm going to start it on there. And then trim the excess. Thank you for saying that my fly is cool. I'm going to go back to the barb on the hook. Let's see. And then for the tail. I'll just use some more of this marabou, even though that's not really what I want to use. Dang it. Let me get a different color. Let's see. Here we go. I'm going to put some black marabou on there. There we go. Gonna try to get that straight. Alright, we got our tail on there. And then I'm going to start a dubbing body. With that same super fine dubbing. If you didn't see it before, there it is, some hairline stuff. But anyway, gonna try to do a tapered body. I'm gonna go a little bit at a time so I don't mess it up. So there's a little bit. And these flies are not gonna have that good of colors on them, but working with what I got. There we go. And I'm just tying random stuff, so that's why it's probably gonna look a little weird. Then we've got some hackle right here. We're gonna get a couple pieces of that and cut them. Let's see, I need to find another piece. There we go. Then I'm gonna line those edges up. And I'm gonna tie it on there. Alright, now that it's tied on there, I'm gonna start wrapping it forward. And pretty close wraps. And then I'm gonna go over it a couple times. And then I'm gonna go in front and push everything back. And there we go. Something that looks kind of like an Adams. And I'll just cut off some of the hackle, but that's alright. There we go. And again, since I have no idea where my whip finisher is, I'm gonna put some super glue on there, on the thread. And just wrap it on there a couple times. Alright. And there's our dry fly. Alright, what should I tie? Y'all put stuff in the chat if y'all have any ideas. I've got some small nymph hooks, some bigger nymph hooks, and some dry fly hooks. I'll start tying kind of a zebra midge thing. Let's see. I'll just show y'all how to tie a zebra midge. I don't really have the right size stuff for it, but here we go. I'll straighten this hook up. That's pretty straight. Then you're gonna put a bead on there. And there we go. And then, let's see, I'm going to use red tying thread, if I can find it, and all this. Let's see. You can really use any color you want. It's just personal preference and what color you think the fish will like. Alright. So let's put this red thread on there, and then start tying. I'm not very good at fly tying, so just bear with me. There we go. Got my thread on there. Oh crap. That's not good. Let's see. Hold on. I've gotten myself tangled up right here. Sorry, guys. Anyway, here we go. I'll start this fly. So, can I wrap and try to secure that bead right there? Alright, I gotta do something. My thread's about to snap. There we go, we're not tangled anymore. So, the zebra midge is really easy, and generally you use a really small hook. But right here I'm using a big hook to show y'all. So we got our bead secured, then we're gonna get some silver wire like this. And we're gonna get about a 3-inch piece and cut it off. Let's see. There we go. Then you're gonna start it at the front. Get a few loose wraps, pull it back to where there's just a tip is right there, and then wrap it good. And then you're going to wrap all the way back to the bend of the hook and into the bend of the hook a good bit. About to right there. I'm gonna stop, and then you want to make a tapered body with your thread. And once you're satisfied with your body, you're going to start wrapping that thread forward until you get to the top. And I need to upgrade to a rotating vise to make this way easier. And then you're gonna wrap behind the wire, pull it back, wrap in front of it, then helicopter free. There you go, zebra midge. I'm gonna put some super glue on the thread, and I'm gonna wrap it up. And there you go. There's the zebra midge. There's our fly. Alright, if y'all have any suggestions of what I should tie, the same. But probably gonna try to get to 25 minutes maybe and just end the stream. Let's see. I'll try. I'll show you all this other pattern that I started tying today. I've got just a standard dry fly hook. It's a size 14. I've got super glue all over my hands. And I'm gonna put that in the vise. And I'm gonna get my black thread back. And put that in my bobbin. Sorry guys. There we go. Alright, then I'm going to just start making a thread base on there. Oh, messed it up there. Alright, then I'm going to cut the tag end off of my thread. And then I'm going to wrap back to the, the barb of the hook. There we go. Then I'm going to get one of these little sheets of tan foam. I'm going to cut out some to go on there. So a piece about like this should be good. I'm gonna take a piece of this black foam and I'm gonna do the same thing. And make it a little bit thicker so it sticks out over this tan foam because we're gonna be stacking them. Alright, so first I'm gonna put some super glue on the top of that hook just to make sure the foam doesn't go anywhere. And this is gonna be my last fly pattern of the night that I'm gonna tie. I'm gonna line that foam up to where I want it. Just press it down on there. Then I'm gonna take my thread and wrap it around there and do a couple loose wraps. And then just tie it down and even it out. Then I'm going to take that black piece of foam that I cut out, put it on top of that piece, and tie it down as well. I'm going to lift that up and make a couple segments in this body for the little Chernobyl ant that we're tying. Alright. Crap. Alright, gotta go back. Forgot an important piece of this. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright. Alright, so we're back up there. We're gonna cut out a small piece of orange foam to put a hot spot on the top. So a piece about let's see. Oh, crap, come on. Alright, piece about like that, and we're gonna put that black foam down like that. Take the orange foam, put it on top, and then tie a little bit of it on there, just to put as a hot spot to where we can see it when it's floating in the water. And then cut that foam off right there and make it about the same height as that other side. So there's one side finished. Then we're gonna try to finish this without any more mistakes. We're gonna make the segments again. Then we're gonna put that piece of black foam down, tie it down onto that tan foam right there. And then we're gonna do the same thing, put another hot spot with that piece of orange. So take a little piece, tie it on there. And then cut it off even with that first side that we made. And there it is, the Chernobyl ant. Then you take it up here and whip finish, if you can find your whip finisher, but I can't. So I'm gonna put some super glue on the hook and then just wrap it on there. Wait, yo, I don't know what I just said. Put some super glue on the thread and wrap it on there. Alright. There's the Chernobyl ant. And then after, you just trim all the foam pieces how you want them. And that is the Chernobyl ant. And that's it from the bottom. This one's a little bit messy. But thank y'all for watching and join in next time.